Alright, what's good, y'all? Today we got a special video. Some of y'all want me to do how to play Psylocke, positioning tips, and all the good stuff. How to play Psylocke in season 9.5, you feel me? How to cook up, pretty much, right? I'll give y'all a breakdown on one of these games, on how I played, why I played that way, you feel me? And I hope y'all enjoy. It's my first time doing this type of content, so I hope y'all like it. Like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. But that means that we can get straight into the video. Let's get it. So we're gonna start off. Every time I use Psylocke, I go for the Cloak and Dagger team up, because the Cloak and Dagger team up personally is a little bit better. Like, a lot of people say that the Emerald Frost meal is better. You get the clone, which is cool, but like that damage to you with the Cloak and Dagger team up is really good. That damage, you got extra turn invisibility. It can come clutch sometimes. So I go for the extra damage. If you hit your shots, they die like this. They die like this. So that's my go-to team up. This map is kind of weird because when you start, there's only one angle to flank from. So if you're playing from a flank or any type of dive, you're gonna be going from that direction. Like where my inlet is over here, typically is where you play. Like if you was a diver, so you typically play over here. You'll come up here. You probably get this high ground up here. Another thing I like to do on Psylocke a lot, like I do this a lot. So when you start the game, I don't immediately go for the flank, because the first thing I'll do, I'll go look at the team comp. I'll be like, okay, what do they have, right? They have Penny, so I see the Penny mines. They have Mr. Fantastic, okay. They have Bucky, all right. Magic, and they have Rocket, right? So I see this in this scenario, right? I see they have those characters. So I know there's gonna be a potential dive. I know that if I go for the dive, I gotta first get rid of the Penny mines, and I gotta be aware of Bucky. So that's a few things that automatically go to my mind. So right here, I'm just doing a lot of poke. I'm just doing a lot of poke right here. See how we push up. We try to do a lot of poke. Try to push up. I'm not going for any flanks. Like I said, they have a Bucky. They have Penny mines. They have Magic. So the potential backline problem, right? So I don't go for any flank yet. Realistically, I would play right here. If they didn't have everything, I would play right here. All right, so right here, since they're all playing right side now, I got Mr. Fantastic playing right side. That's why I try to go left side. I see the Bucky, I see the Mr. Fantastic. Only person that I know will probably be alive over there to the left is the Magic. All right, so I'm like, okay, I'll take those odds. I'll try to go around, try to get the respawn, try to get the respawn, try to get the P mines, whatever I can get. But then meant to spot me, so I have to leave out. I have to leave out before I can even like go for the play there. But what you want to do, you will go there, try to go for mines. I try to get a quick pick because she's isolated. Unfortunately, I can't get it because like he's there, right? And I still die. And this is definitely the way they're playing is just it's weird. It's just weird, right? It's not a team comp that you can't play into. Playing into Bucky isn't hard. Right, you just gotta be patient. And since they're not playing aggro, there's no front line for me to put pressure. So if I try to go around, they're just gonna see me because they're playing so far back. They play whatever you want to call it. See, get one kill here, and then immediately once I go for a kill, I try to see if I can get the respawn. I don't know where the respawn is. I can't find it. So instead, I just go for that. Fantastic's ulting. A lot of people's ulting. So you just fall out. So another reset neutral. All right. So we have a minute. 3 minutes has passed. Nothing's happened yet. Like I said, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard getting this first point when there's Penny on the field. I'm not gonna lie. This is one of Penny's best map, but only at that first point. That first point is just really good because there's only one angle to come from. So you just like I said, just one person got to protect this side, and like it's pretty much GG's. Mr. Fantastic's low, out of position. I know Mr. Fantastic's low. I know Mr. Fantastic low, right? And if he's getting that much heals, I know for a fact that the attention is diverted, right? So I know from this side over here, it's gonna be diverted, right? Or it should be diverted. They're low-key cutting this backline, I'm not gonna lie, right? But attention should be diverted a little bit, right? So now I'm like, okay, they're all gonna focus on healing Fantastic. I'm gonna get height, right? Get height, right? And then the Emma low-key just threw me a dunk. Cause she ulted, okay, free. I see the supports, I see the rocket, pick him off, he's dead, right? Turn around, see the respawn beacon, a little too late here. Should get that out way sooner, but that's fine. Mantis ult. Now you just play for ult charge. You play for ult charge. They lost a rocket, Mantis just ulted. You just play forward charge right here. Poke pin you a little bit. Try to get Mantis if you can. Get Mantis. Just clean up. You don't have to ult this. Clean up. Alright, so right here is a good ult. You ult point. You solo Rocket. Rocket is dead. They again don't have much support, right? And then all you gotta do is just shoot the respawn, get the respawn out of there, and then focus the last two people that's trying to stall point, which is fantastic. And what's it called? They're coming in waves, so they're just gonna keep stalling. All right, right here. If there's anybody on point, this is for no matter who you use, no matter what your character is. That's what you need to do, right? So once you're shooting this dude, alright, say you're shooting a dude that's on point. Once you realize he's getting health back, assess the situation. Where is he getting health back from, right? So for me, I see right here, right? I see, boom, he's at HP. He should die here with no heals, right? He should die here, right? I see he's starting to get heals. Okay, divert attention. I see that no one's in this little hallway right here, so they gotta be over here, right? I can't see her from my view, right? So immediately change views. Boom, there she is. Blow her up. Blow him up. 2 squishies. Turn back around. Get the fantastic. So second point here. This was crazy. They go Daredevil, Mantis, right? Daredevil is another one of Psylocke counters. One of her best counters. I'm not lying. Like, he's one of the best counters. But with Daredevil, right? At the end of the day, they're divers. Daredevil is still a diver, right? So what you want to do is play with your team. Play a little close together, because then he can't pick you up individually once you go for a dive. Once you play with the team, and once you see that he gets dive off, kill him immediately, and then you get a free dive. And most team fights, after people are dive, you probably see them set up dive. Like, a lot of divers, they would, once the team fight is over, they're already set up their next dive, right? With Psylocke, it's kind of different. You don't want to immediately set up your dive. I mean, you can try to get people catch people off guard, but at the same time, you want to stay alive as much as possible. You don't want to die in Psylocke. Unless you can 100% verify the kill, you don't want to die in Psylocke. The Deadpool right there. Look, you get Deadpool out. Like I said, you get Deadpool out. You still apply pressure frontline. And then you go, boom. You apply pressure frontline. The team is dead. You just got a tank out. You got a DPS out. You got 2 DPS out, right? One that counters you, and the other one can obliterate your backline, right? So you know your backline's fine. You know that if you go for a flank, you can, right? Because the first guard dead. So that's when you go for your flank, right? You come back right here, go for your flank, take an angle. You can play right here. You could have played up here. I don't like playing right here because as good as playing right here is, right? Other people can also play right there, right? And you don't see them, right? So it's just I like playing right here because yeah, it's their spawn. But if you have awareness and you know how, like, who died, you know who will be coming back, right? See, the Daredevil's already back. You know what I mean? Like, they're gonna come from either this way or this way. Luckily, he went that way, right? That's why I don't like playing up here, cause this is a good spot to play at. Like, Daredevil's playing at a good spot. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I like playing right here. You get the natural cover from this. You got natural cover from this. You got a natural cover from this. You just have more natural cover right here when you go for a flank. So that's why I go to flank spot, right? So you get Rocket out here. That's a free kill. That's one. Mr. Fantastic. You don't want to necessarily fight Mr. Fantastic because it just takes too long to kill him, right? So you go for an easier target. You go for Mag. Now Mr. Fantastic is dead. You see Daredevil. He's on your supports. You don't want to chase down Daredevil. He will kill you. Just apply pressure to where they can't. No, they can't push up. Right here, out of position. That's just a free kill. I'm not gonna lie. Like, right there, just a free kill. So literally all that happened there, she's just out of position. That's all that happened. So you see her. I don't know how she get that sleep off. That's crazy sleep. But like you just see her out of position. No supports. No. She has no stun. So you know that's a free kill. Boom. You can race your resources. You can race. Look. So my dash is almost back. Almost have 2 dashes, right? Now I know I can raise the resource on our first dash because she has nothing. I have my shuriken. She has no way to defend herself. So just kill her real quick and then you get a dash out. Help with Strange, kill Strange, dash back out. That's just resource management. Another free kill right here. Magneto should die here. Magneto's dead. Like this ult. Now this ult definitely could have got way more value, but here's the thing, right? With Psylocke ult, you just want to get secured kills, right? So in this season 9.5, Psylocke ult is actually terrible. I'm not gonna lie. So the only thing you're gonna do is at most bait out support ult, right? Like either gonna solo or bait out support ult. And in this, in my opinion, baiting out support ults does absolutely nothing for you. Absolutely nothing. All right, so at this point, right, I'm playing natural cover. I'm not going for any flanks, right? We lost one, they lost fantastic, but like I said, they still have this dude right here. They still have them, right? Like if you're on Psylocke, you don't wanna interact with them one-on-one, right? So instead of going for the flank, I play cover, apply pressure front line. On Psylocke, you should always be applying pressure on top line. You should have no downtime on Psylocke. So you should always be applying pressure unless you're going for a flank, right? Apply pressure front line, and then you'll be fine. So apply pressure to Magneto. Magneto's overcommitted. Has to use bubble, no bubble and mag. Alright, still play front line, because then you got to take up space. Just keep applying pressure so your tanks can take up space. They're not taking up space right now. I can see that. My tanks are behind me. My tank is behind me. Don't know where the other tank. I think he died. Yeah, so she's behind me, half HP. You got do supporting help right here. You gotta help your team right here, right? So that's exactly what I'm doing. Help your team, boom. I see squishy, Winter Soldier right here, Bucky. That's something you like to see, right? Out of position Bucky's. Clean that up, boom. Help with the Strange ult. Poke is Strange because he don't have no fight, doesn't have nothing, only has shield. You can explode him easily. And now Magneto, come back up. Magneto again, no bubble. Emma missed her dash, but that's fine. Double dash, and then just clean up. All right, so you're gonna get ready for the next team fight. They're coming in twos because like Strange died and Winter Soldier died. So boom, just clean them up real quick. Come back and respawn. Next team fight gonna be 5v6. Strange got too much pressure on them. Help with Strange. They popped out. Alright. Right Fox, just apply pressure. Like I said, no downtime. Even if you're not doing anything, you're always gonna get ult charge. Just start shooting. You don't have to necessarily go for a kill, but you can always get ult charge. Alright, back to front line. Go back to Pokin. Help back line. I lie. It's a lost team fight. That man, Mr. Fantastic just walked forward, and we have no support ults. All right, scenario like this, overtime, OT, you have ult. Actually, if you ult on point, your Psylocke ult's gone. Like you don't count as being on point on Psylocke, right? So what I try to do a lot of times, right? Just the stall method, right? So you'll be on point as long as possible. Once they see you, you ult, and then once the OT starts going low, you get out the ult, right? So that's what I do, right? They see me. And then I just got greedy. I'm not gonna lie. I got greedy. I seen the right Fox was gonna die, and then I try to get back on point. I can't still try to get back on point, but it's too late. What you should do, realistically speaking, is don't get greedy like I did. Don't get greedy. Just do the ult, pop it, and then cancel it last second on point. So they cap 2. We go Penny, Mag, the usual, right? Penny, Mag. They went hella. They stole Mr. Fantastic and they went hella. They stole Mr. Fantastic and they went Namor. So 3 DPS. Namor is kind of hard. Namor is actually crazy enough. Namor is low key free use on Psylocke. They went Namor hella. They trying to stop the die. They trying to stop me. All you gotta do is just know where your hella is. Oh my gosh, Strange. Alright, Magneto just got fried. That's fine. They're coming from 2 different angles. He didn't know about our Magneto coming back. He's out of position, put on as much pressure as he can as possible. So they had to look away from so they can look away from this team over here. Oh, did I mean do that? My bad. So they can look away from what's going on here, right? A whole lot of stuff going on right here. Not gonna lie. Look at this. Wanda up here, Hella up here, Namor's right here. I don't know where our Rocket is. Rocket's somewhere in the waterfalls healing. Oh, never mind, she's right here. So yeah, there's a whole lot of stuff going on the right side right now. Majority of the team on the right side. So just Mag and y'all just gotta shred him. Look, boom. Yup, boom. Divert attention. Now you just clean up, clean up, clean up, clean up. How with anything you can up with. With that, Karake here. Rocket gets away. You don't want to chase that because you don't know who's gonna be coming back. All right, now you just go back to you're on defense. Like you don't have to make any plays on defense. You don't have to be like super cracked on defense. All you gotta do is make sure they can't push up on defense, right? So by attacking front line, out of position DPS. If there's a flank DPS, you gotta handle that. If there's a tank child overcommit, you gotta handle that. Anything that can put a potential threat to them pushing up, you have to handle, right? Right now, the only potential threat they have is Lim. Just see, I try to do too much. Like I said, I know what I'm talking about. I try to do too much and get fried there. Sometimes you gotta do the bare minimum. Teams get cooked. Fall back. Point. We lost 2, and this is a lost team fight. I'm not gonna lie. All right, come back to the next team fight. Your team already got picked, so there's already a 5v6. That's good. That's nice. The hell is coming back because of Magneto, but out of position support right here. Free ult. That's 1. That's 2. Value ult right there. Two people over there. Get that hella. And then just clean up, clean up, clean up, clean up. That's easy. See, Emma go for the grab. That would've been nice. I'm not gonna lie. That would've been really nice. See, I see what she was trying to do there. Right? That's why I played with her right there. Because I see what she tried to do. She's in diamond form. Right? She's in diamond form right here. So I know she's. I'm like, okay, they're coming out of spawn. Why would Emma waste her diamond form? They're coming out of spawn, right? So what's gonna happen is she's most likely going for a grab here. So while she go that angle, I go this angle, right? And I'm not gonna lie, their support just put that shit down immediately. Like that should have been almost an instant death right there if they didn't put that support down. Like she would have instantly died. I was just good playing from supports, but you just gotta be on. You gotta be in sync with your entire team. The more it's out of position, help your team. Yep. Just help your team. Shut him out. Oh, he canceled. Lost some pressure. Kill her right here. She's dead. Now it's just Mr. Fantastic. Clean up, clean up, clean up. That's amazing stun from Wanda. I'm not gonna lie. Just help your DPSs. Any util your DPS have, you have to capitalize. You have to know they're there. You have to know they have it. That's one thing. That's one thing about DPS. You just have to know. Overextending mag. Don't know what he's doing there. They went back Bucky. They went Bucky hella. Bucky and more would have probably been better, but that's fine. Try to make a play here. Yep, he's dead. Play made. I died in the process, but I come back. If you have Rocket on your team, you can go for plays like that. I don't recommend you always going for plays like that unless you have Rocket on the team. Like sometimes, because they're all together, Rocket was already half HP. There's a Rocket respawn. You know you're gonna get revived. You can risk a play like that. You gotta support. You gotta support ult out, and you kill them. All right, fresh out of spawn. You hit a Rocket ult immediately. Backline, mind you, they're on triple support now. They're on triple support, and solo mag. They have Bucky. Yep, help with that. They're all out of position. Help with that. Look, I don't have a crazy stacked team either. My other DPS is Wanda. We have Mag, we have Emma, we have Sue, and we have Rocket. Right? C&D is banned. I mean, you don't have anything too crazy. They have Luna Rocket. We have Sue Rocket. They have the better DPSs by far. Same tank. I mean, I won't say by far. Mr. Fantastic is still mid, right? But they have triple support. I mean, they have triple support. They had Bucky. They had hella. Their team comp in comparison to ours is definitely better. Poke the back line. You lose the support. Even in triple support, you can get value. All right, so let me show you what just happened there, right? When they're on triple, they're not. No matter if they're on triple, quadruple, it doesn't matter what they're on. They're not gonna be moving in sync. They're not gonna be lined up together. They're not gonna always be ready to heal each other, right? So once you get someone lacking, like I did, the Rocket, right? I broke the shield. See, Sue had no shield. Got Sue half and immediately ulted, right? Because they're just not ready. Luckily for me, This doesn't always happen. Psylocke ult immediately went for the 1-0, right? So always happen. It could have been a fatter ult, right? Unfortunately, they just use they use good cover. They use good cover. Rocket got out the way, but since Rocket moved forward, guess where my team is? Chat. Guess where my team is? One up here, one right here. He dashed into the team, and boom, just like that. Rocket dies here, right? He's walled off. You get this kill right here. Bucky's still over here. You help out with Bucky and fantastic. Just clean up, clean up. It doesn't matter that your Rocket died. They have 60 seconds. Look, it doesn't matter that your Rocket died. Perfect angle. They made Psylocke try to diff me. I think they do diff me though. I'm not gonna lie. Cause I don't go after her. I die here. See? I don't even die there. That's what's crazy. One thing about Psylocke, if you run a Psylocke mirror, you don't want to go after the Psylocke. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because you're just wasting, like, you're not gonna kill a Psylocke because she has the same kit as you. So if you attack first, you waste your shuriken first. If you don't immediately kill her, guess what she has? Shurikens and 2 dashes. She's gonna dash out, get heals, dash back in. And then you don't have no shuriken, then you're gonna lose. Alright. That's one dead. Don't worry about Mr. Fantastic too much. Yep. See right here I messed up. You should have been looking for supports there. Not gonna lie, I know this team. I know this match is cooked. We already won this. Like, it's just a full death. Like, that's death. Then it's just in 1 point. That's game. So yeah, that's how you want to play on Psylocke. Literally just play patient. Use a lot of off angles if you can. Apply pressure frontline. Don't use off angles if your frontline is just getting cooked. If your frontline is getting walked down, never just like try to off angle and pose, cause like you're gonna lose. Like if you just sit there and like off angle, and they're walking and your tank's down, it means y'all don't have no frontline pressure. So you got to beat that frontline pressure. You can take an off angle and still apply pressure frontline, but the closer the better, because you do more damage the closer you are. So you can like take a angle that's next to a wall, or like an angle that's next to like literally anything, and then just play it there, because you want to do as much damage as possible. You gotta be within that. I think it's 8 meters now, within that 8 meter range. So you gotta be within that 8 meter range to do as much damage as possible to things. But that's all for today's video. W video. Appreciate it. If y'all want more breakdowns, I'll give you more breakdowns. The full video of this will be dropped pretty soon, so stay tuned for that. But with that being said, I'm gonna head out. W, like, comment, subscribe. Let's get it.